your thing?
First of all,
It's like Spike Lee's got that dolly shot.
The non-walking dolly.
The non-walking.
Well, first of all, and I mean this. I hate your brother. Secondly, no. Here's the thing. I'm over that. I'm not saying there will never be a flare in anything I do, but for a period of time on Star Trek, and then I couldn't give it up on this other movie I did. But there was this idea we had that was that the future was so bright that it just couldn't be contained. And then you had stuff happening, so it felt like just off camera there was something great. And there was like this energy in the room, and it kind of made it feel, it gave it a sort of signature. And I overdid it, and then I went further. And then on the second Star Trek movie, I went nuts. And there are, we've all made mistakes, right? Mine was with light. And we literally would have flashlights. They weren't put in post. We would have flashlights off camera, these insane high-powered flashlights. And we would do the thing that every director of photography is like, don't do that. We aimed it right in the lens. And when there was a lens that had like a glare coating on it to, not flare, we wouldn't use it. And we got lenses that had no coating. Anyway, so the DP, I feel bad because he kind of drank the Kool-Aid and was sort of like, he was getting in on it and all of a sudden. And because it wasn't done in post, we'd get dailies back. And then there was sometimes we would look at scenes shots where you literally could not see what the hell was going on. And there was this one scene where Alice Eve was doing a scene and it was a shot. And it was a very emotional scene for her. But it looked like bad reception. It looked like, TV from, when the day TV was invented. It looked horrible. So my wife looked at it, she was like, she gave me that look that was sort of like, you've come to the end. Stop. And so I realized it was preposterous and I had to pull back. And so on Star Wars, I think that there were basically no flares like that at all. There were a couple flares that physics required there to be a flare because light and glass interact in a certain way. But I didn't ever add the flares because I just, And one more thing, and I have to, will everyone wake up the person next to you if they're sleeping, because I know this isn't saying anymore. There were some times when the visual effects people would add flares to shots because I'd worked with them before and they knew that I used to love it. And I was like, no flares. And then they got obsessed, they had to replace that fetish with something else, so they started doing contrails. Like in every shot in the atmosphere, they had contrails on the ships. And I was like, did you fucking move the flare people over the contrail department? No contrail. Anyway, that was the, and I'm done. Okay, that's it.